So I've been doing a lot of soul searching lately on what's going to be my ultimate classic arcade console. As you know, my channel, I have reviewed quite a lot of portable ones, but they're not quite the ones I'm looking for. In other words, they're too tiny, and there's something that doesn't feel like the classic arcade machine kind of feel to it. And I don't actually want the machine itself, but yet to be portable and cheaper, and again, that has way more games, up to 26,000 games into it. Hence, I found something very interesting called the Pandora box that is available from AliExpress only at the moment. So the box here I got here is 82 centimeters by 46 by 20 centimeters, which is huge actually, and it weighs about 10 kilograms as well, more than that actually, 11. And I'm really excited to do the unboxing and share with you how cool this device is, because you can instantly play up to 2-person in one large screen. So enough said, let's get on to it, shall we? So here it goes. All right, so shout out to IYO Gaming Store from AliExpress, by the way. So I'll put the link down below, so please do check it out. Okay, this is quite promising, isn't it? Wow, look at that. Ah, they even included the PlayStation 2 like controllers here. That's quite interesting, isn't it? There are actually 2 of them here. Very kind. Thank you very much. So you could play up to 4 players now, not 2. Next one is we got HDMI to HDMI cable. All right, so we got some screwdrivers and something. Oh, these are extra buttons and also covers, which we're gonna find out later on. A UK friendly power socket as well. Thank you. And I believe this is the adapter, isn't it? So the power adapter. Thank you. Whoa, look at that. This is one huge machine. Whoa. Yep. That is one of a heck of a suitcase. Look at that. That's huge and heavy as well. And the remainder of the box is some sort of like a cover, isn't it? That's very kind. So this is basically a bag that you can actually put in your game console and carry it with you all the time. Okay, so the overall size of this unit inch-wise is about 26 inch, which means in centimeter wise of a width of 57 centimeters and a height of 36.5 centimeters and a thickness of 7.5 centimeters. And it comes with a 23-inch monitor when you open it up. So it comes with a lock and load handle with Digilock if you want to, and that's how you open it up. And if we were to lift it up, on the below side we got 2 speakers on each end, and you can actually put in optional batteries as well. This is 3 numbers of AA batteries, okay? So that will be on one end to another, and I think this is just mainly for vents, but I think a bit of a put off is that the speaker is on the bottom, not by the front. And below here you can see all the chipboards and so on. On the back side of it, we got one HDMI cable, which I presume you can actually connect to your main monitor. The old cable for your monitor as well. I'm sure many of you are aware of this. Now, I think there's an earphone jack here. That's what it looks like. In a memory card, it looks like. And also you can adjust something here. I'm not sure what it is about. Maybe this is a reset button. 2 USB for your game controller. The power plug here as well. And another HDMI cable in the back as well. Now on the sideways, there are 2 holes, which I presume is for anti-theft lock and so on. So as I predicted, this is for the earphone jack that you plug it in here, or if you want to expand on the speaker side of it. And this micro SD card, people, is from a company called Lexar, and it's a 64 gigabytes. So all you need to do is plug it into your computer, store in some extra games that you want to play, and then you plug it back in and you're good to go. Okay? So you might be wondering what this hole is for, is to put in your joystick. Okay, so just drill it in like that. So it's all settled on both sides, here and here. So it's all good to go for you to carry it with you. Now, the moment of truth, let's actually open it up. Lift up the screen. Wow, that's quite stiff there. Look at that. So all these classic arcade buttons, and you just need to place your joystick here, and the sound is great. It's actually better than the classic arcade. I don't think it used to make these sort of sound, but it's more professional, isn't it? Fixed. It all feels good. Well done. So if you look at the overall configuration, we got the power on and off, and also the battery indicator light on the right hand side top. On the left hand side top, we got the another power button, input button, also the brightness, volume up and down. Is it just minus? I'm not sure. Menu, and we got start, 1P, coin, pause, A, B, C, D, E, F, and an R1 and R2. That's for each player. Really cool, isn't it? Now for the anatomy of this device, indeed, for my viewers out there, because I love you guys, this is how it looks like. It's all well cabled, each button, and it's connected to this main board here. We've got another smaller board here and a tinier one there. I have no idea whatsoever these are, but we've got 2 speakers here and 2 battery case as well. So if we were to zoom right into the main board, you guys find out what this is. I have no idea what it is for because I'm not an expert, but it looks quite solid so far, doesn't it? So for the moment of truth, let's actually turn it on. 3D fashion arcade game on Wi-Fi. Okay, so it's actually not that good English, but it has all the summary of it. Oh, we got the preview of Street Fighter 2, Tekken. That's really good. NBA, wow, look at that. And all those games, 23,000 games. So enjoy your retro times. Okay, so we got all, if we go all the way up, category, recent, and search. Now, for the actual category, we got Tekken 5 3D, Tekken 6 3D, Ridge Racer 2, P-Man HD. Okay, I think that means Pac-Man, isn't it? Oh, I love this game. This is the Romance of Three Kingdoms, Dragon Ball Z, Monster Hunter 3D, Bomberman, Metal Slug XX, Wipeout 3D, Hitman Reborn, Power Stone Collection 3D. Now, the reason I'm actually going through all these lists here is because these seem to be the more powerful sort of games, sort of like PlayStation 2 or 3 standard of games that we got here, isn't it? NBA Live 07. Also, this is one of my favorite Three Kingdoms series as well. NBA 2K12. Okay, Live Football 12. And so on. So if we go to The other side we got Dr. Tommy, Dragon World, and so on. So I'm just gonna do a very quick flick to the actual page. So we got MAME. Oh, King of Fighters 97 as well. Last Blade. So these are all my favorite games, isn't it? King of Fighters 94 was excellent. It was just one of those best thing that you can play. King of Fighters 2000 as well. 2001. It goes on. 2003. Woo! 10th anniversary as well. Wow. It has all the King of Fighters that I wanted, plus those things that I'm not aware of. That's really exciting, isn't it? So if we go to all, that's page 1 out of 2003 and 1 page. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, this is actually 23,000 games. So I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm just going to do a very quick, scrolling, so you guys can actually pause and check it out, okay? So I don't know how long I'm going to do this because we're only 57, 60, 70. When should I stop? Tell me when. Okay. We're in page 117, 120. I think this is just going to take us all day, isn't it? But for the sake of the actual review, I think I'm just going to go all the way up to 200, should we say? Okay, 200. Right, so I think King of Fighters 96 is probably one of my favorite of all time. So let's actually start by pressing A. Okay, so somehow we got the A and E like cross as the fist side and the kick on the cross side as well. So I'm sure I could figure it out later on, but oh. Am I gonna win? Am I gonna win? Yes! I love Joe. You know, the fast fisting. I guess the biggest downside of this is that I still seeing this graphic as a bit pixelated. So I don't know how I could sharply define it. So I don't know whether you guys can see that from the camera point of view, but I guess it's good enough. Now let's play Double Dragon again. I always like to play this game for some reason. Which one is the fist? Oh, okay. So the controller buttons are all over the place, isn't it? Okay, so that's not bad. Once you figure out the control, oh, this is so nice. It just brings me the good old memories, isn't it? Let's bring the main guy. Oh, here it goes, the main guy. Look at that. These guys are so easy to beat because I'm in a proper arcade console, aren't I? So here we go. Oh, I can't believe he punched me in the head. I really hate that. Come on. See? It's so easy. Let's try Tekken 5 3D, shall we? So I think these AB is for kicking and CD is for fist. So I'm almost good to go, I think. There you go. There you go. Oh, that hurts. Oh, no. Come on. This guy's too tough. Oh. Anyway. So that's good enough, isn't it? I just need to reconfigure the button system. Okay, so let's play Ridge Racer. No, this is not recommended. Actually, it's, you know, it's actually in frames, not in clear sort of rendering, is it? It's a bit of a shame. But you could always swap it with your PlayStation 2 like controller anyway for this one, and lower the graphics spec. Okay? Now, if you press on the front menu, you see picture adjustments, so brightness and also backlight, contrast, sharpness. And then if you go for a different one, we got display, so auto adjustment of display, horizontal and vertical position, and etc. We got color, so you can actually change the panel uniformity, gamma, temperature, color effect, and etc. Advanced, this is just basically the ratio, DDCI, ultra vivid, and DCR. And we got input of VGA or HDMI, audio option, others, and information. Okay, now if we actually go back and you actually press this button, you can actually change the ratio of the screen. And then if you press this one first, then immediately you can actually adjust the brightness of the screen. And if you come out and if you press this one first, you can actually adjust the volume button. So it's this one, and then you can press plus and minus and etc. Now, if you press the tiny button on the back, which I actually showed you early on, this is probably one of the most important, useful button that you're ever going to press, because you can actually do the key settings. This is the main screen, by the way. So if we go into it, you'll be able to do a I/O test on it. So if I click on that, and then if I test it, left, right, up, down is all good. But I noticed that A, B, C, D is actually on the wrong place. So it's not actually the way how I want it. So all I need to do is press 1% and A to exit it, and then I could redefine the keys. So if I click on this, and then it says long press 1% button for 3 seconds, and then I could actually make an adjustment. So I could do Y, B, C, D, E, F, and then that's all good to go. Okay? Now for other options, first let's actually expand the image so you can see it better. We got coin settings, exit mode, auto exit, select mode, which I don't really consider these to be quite important at this stage yet, but you can actually change the image optimization. This is very important for me personally, because I want the scan line to be shown so that it reminds me of the way how the display used to work on the good old days. You know, all those lines on the display. It makes the game look much better as well. Personally for me, you can change the language, enter game settings as well, Wi-Fi, scan QR code, Game Store, App Store, account management, burst setting, need password logging settings if you have any secret games, factory data reset as well. So if you go to the App Store, you can actually download games and etc. Currently, we're not connected with the Wi-Fi, as you can see, but that's possible as well for the App Store, which is brilliant. So as you can see, now we got all the scan lines appearing, so it looks so much better, well defined as well. And if you think the image is too stretched, the way how it used to be, I remember was a bit more sort of square shape, wasn't it? So I guess that's the nearest that you can achieve for display. So that's very good, flexible, so easy to modify the display. So there you have it, folks. This is the Pandora 3D Wi-Fi gaming console that I actually obtained from AliExpress from a company called IYO Gaming Store. Now I paid for £233, British pounds, for the actual unit itself. The delivery was about 100 quid. Now I had to pay for another 100 quid for the government fee and the brokerage as well. There was a slight couple of days of delay for delivery, which was nothing to do with the AliExpress itself, but the UPS courier who actually delayed it, which was a bit annoying, but eventually I have it with me. So this is gonna be probably the final frontier of my ultimate gaming console unit, which is quite heavy, about 10 kilograms. I could feel it, 11, who knows. And it's also going to be portable, unlike the classical arcade gaming machine. So I'm really excited to bring this along to a certain group of parties, or maybe if I'm gonna have a barbecue party in my own house, people can enjoy it and remember me the way how I actually have myself with all these cool gadgets and etc. So I'm really happy with the unit, and if you want one, please do find the link below where you could actually make also a purchase indeed and enjoy yourself, because classic arcade will never go away for a very long time. So thank you very much for watching this video. This is LJP Tech. All the best. Bye bye.